Alright, this right here is the 10 different types of magic with a deck of cards, baby! Watch close as we start with a nice little shuffle, a little overhand, sloppy style shuffle, and the topmost card is going to be used for the levitation. Check it out. Bam! World famous floating card. Hoo-hoo! I know what you're thinking, it's just stuck to my finger, but it's not. This is the levitation portion of the act. Some people say, hey, what card is that? And this is just the King of Spades working overtime, you know what I'm saying? But he does float though. Bam! This topmost card here is actually just the Joker because Jokers are wild. But watch close as the King floats back to the top of the deck, and this Joker here has nothing to do with that trick. He's just there for theatrics, you know what I'm saying? Now up next we have the production. Watch close. 4 kings. Produced in an instant, baby! Now that right there is what 6 years without a girlfriend will get you. Time bloody well spent. Now we have transformation. Watch close as we take the kings, the King of Spades, the King of Clubs, the King of Diamonds, and last but certainly not least, the King of Hearts. And these are going to get lined up on the top of the desk like this. And all you have to do is pay close attention to this King of Hearts as he instantly changes into an ace, and all of these change into aces as well. That right there is the transformation portion. Up next, we have the vanish. The vanish is one of my absolute favorites. Watch close as these cards will disappear as if by magic. 4 aces. And yet when I deal them down, they... Wait a minute, it's not working. Oh, I know what the problem is. The desk is too damn dusty. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That right there is how you make 4 aces vanish in an instant. Now up next, we have teleportation. Of course, watch close, we'll get a card selected at random, in this case the Queen of Clubs. Watch the old girl as she gets placed right here underneath my hand, and in an instant she will teleport back to the top of the deck. How cool is that, man? Now up next we have penetration. Penetration is one of my absolute favorites. That sounded sus. But look, we're gonna fold this old girl up into quarters, just like this. And this doesn't seem to make sense right at the current moment, but once you understand, you'll understand. You know what I mean? I fold her up, and then we take this, the deck box. Watch close as she penetrates straight through the deck box. Bam! Look at that, huh? That's crazy. Now right now, this doesn't seem like an impressive feat, but it's more impressive when I take her all the way out and you realize this right here is actually a solid metal block. How the hell did she go through a solid metal block, man? That right there is a miracle in itself. Now up next we have restoration. And for this, there's only one way to do this portion, and that's that I have to take the Queen and we're gonna write on her face, subscribe, baby. Subscribe. And you can pause this and then check to make sure it's the same one at the end. But we fold the old girl up like this, right? I'm just going to make sure that she's nice and stretched out and ready for action. Watch close as we take the Queen and we're just going to tear her neatly into quarters like this. Damn it, right there. That right there is a half of Queen. This right here is quarters of a Queen. And watch close because in a second we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces and completely restore her. 2 go in the mouth, 2 stay right here at the fingertips, and when I touch them edge to edge like this, they'll actually restore as if by magic. How cool is that? Watch, I'll do it again. This one here, right here at the edge, I just touch it together and instantly it's restored back to its former glory. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how the freaking hell is he doing this, man? And the answer is magic. You can still see the subscribe at the bottom there. Now this last part, they tears match grain for grain, thread for thread. And yet all I have to do is take the Queen here, and if I just give it a little rub, it will appear to be completely restored back into its former glory. That right there is the Queen of Clubs, restored to perfection again. Now, up next we have escape. Let's get a card selected at random again. In this case, it's going to be the Jack of Clubs. Now, escape is when you put the card in the center of the deck like this. You can see these are all different. We can shuffle the deck up like this. This right here is called the American Shuffle. This, the Waterfall Shuffle. The Waterfall Shuffle in reverse and the Waterfall Shuffle in Iceland. This is the ex-girlfriend shuffle. You see it looks good, but it does nothing. And all you have to do is watch close. For that Jack of Clubs to escape, we have to trap it. So we're going to take this rubber band, we're going to wrap it around the deck once, twice, as tight can be. We'll even cut the cards to make it even more difficult. And now there's no way for that jack to escape unless you know the secret. And that's if you just give it a little rub like that and snap, all of a sudden, one card will instantly flick out and escape from the deck. And that is the Jack of Clubs. Now, last but certainly not least is transposition. For transposition to work, what we're going to have to do is we're going to take advantage of the Joker here. The Joker. Watch close. I'll leave it on top, and you can even see this Jack as it goes right there into the center of the deck like this. And yet with just the snap, the Jack has risen through to the top. That's not how transposition works though. You see, you want the two things to switch places instantly. So in this case, if we put the Jack of Clubs there and we take this, the Joker, all you have to do is watch close as when I snap, all of a sudden the Joker is over here and the Jack is over here. And that right there is transposition. And now we've done pretty much everything except for prediction. And so here it is. My prediction is that this has been worthy of a like and share.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing.